Today, we're doing a video on how I run my audio setup for streaming. And this video is also going to double as a how to use a Stream Deck with Reaper because, well, no one's really made a video on that actually goes through how to properly use it for live streaming. People do it for like actually using the deck to interface with Reaper, but not for a way that works for people like me who have one monitor and can't have Reaper constantly open. So today, I'm going to show you on how I do everything. So the first thing that you need in order to get your Stream Deck running with Reaper and OBS is two plugins. One of the plugins is the OBS plugin, which you should have anyways if you are streaming. The other one is Windows Mover by BarRaider. Now that we have that aside, let's head into our main recording scene and I can show you what we do with it. So basically inside the Stream Deck app, what we need to do is we need to go out and to right click, hit create multi-action, and then from here, you can go through and to grab out our Windows Mover. Put this thing here first, and then we'll need to have our app actually open. So let's go through and open up a brand new thing of Reaper. Now that we have this loaded, we can kind of see my complicated audio process once this goes. You can see all of this here. This is my audio. And what I want to do is I want to be able to take these three things right here, all of my different bass tones, and be able to have them as Stream Deck buttons. And with this Windows Mover, which is the first step, we go through and take this and make Reaper our topmost window. So let's go through and find that right here. Note to self, if you are working on this, you have to launch this after you open up Reaper. But basically, you have this open right here. Then you need to go through and to find the actual Reaper app, which will be right about here. And then you take that and you set up a hotkey function inside your Stream Deck. Then, with that hotkey system set up, you actually want to go through into your options here, preferences, and then you want to go through and to find keyboard/multi-touch. Then from here, you want to go through and to hit assign keyboard shortcuts to actions or change existing shortcuts. Click this, and then you have all of this stuff that you can assign to a Stream Deck thing. But I'm really only worried about arming tracks. So I'm going to filter for arm. Here you can see all of the key buttons and stuff that I already have set up. So now that you see all of this stuff, we can basically use our hotkey function over here. So say we have Control-Alt-Shift-1 right here, right? I don't actually like this one. So we're going to delete it and we're going to add a new one. And then let's just do Control-Alt-Shift-1 again. So we're going to take that hotkey, then do the same exact thing inside the Stream Deck. So it's going to basically open up Reaper, activate the hotkey, and then wait, it doesn't go back in OBS. You screwed something up here, right? Well, wrong. What we need to do is we need to find the Windows Mover again, and then we need to go through and have this open up OBS or Meld or whichever one that you're using. Because this basically allows you to take Reaper, armor track, back to OBS. And we do also want a delay in between this switch just to give Reaper some time to activate this hotkey. So I'm gonna go through and make this delay, let's say 200 milliseconds. And then now if I go through and to hit this hotkey, you can see that it actually armed that track. And you guys don't see OBS because I disabled that, but it also reopened up OBS. Then I hit again, and then I hit again. And now my microphone is enabled. And I hit it again, and now it's disabled. It works just like that. And there's some slight bugs and stuff with this as well. Like, for instance, so we have this one that basically moves Reaper to the top, and then we have the hotkey directly after. We do want to have a little bit of a delay in between that hotkey press as well. Just like 100 milliseconds of delay, probably. From there, you activate that hotkey, which then activates that, and then which then goes back into Reaper, which then goes back into OBS. We also want to make sure that make window topmost is selected. That we need to make sure that that's selected on both of them. Because now that we've done that, now everything should work properly. So now we need to keep an eye out on the microphone track, which is going to be right here. And then we just need to click on this, Click on that again. Now it's enabled. And now it's not. And basically, what you want to do is you want to take that and repeat that for all of your other audio tracks. Now, for me, I only have it set up to do this, but you could probably set up to do a lot more things relating to it. You could probably have it do like a effects pass or something like that. As long as there's a hotkey assigned to something within Reaper, you can affect that same exact hotkey within the Stream Deck. It's all based around hotkeys, which makes it super easy to use. And yeah, that's why I love it a lot. And why I think you guys will love this too. So, now that we have that aside, let's go through and actually take all of that audio from Reaper and interface that into OBS. Because you guys saw all the tracks I had, right? That's a lot. And we don't need them all. We just need sections of them. So the way that I do that is actually very simple. Basically, I have the OBS plugin called OBS ASIO. This plugin allows me to use ASIO devices like Rear Route, which is an optional feature that you do have to install. It allows me to use those audio outputs within OBS. So I can basically just take whatever ASIO inputs with it. And within Reaper, those can be a little bit confusing to access. So let's go through to do that now. So within Reaper, if we want to go through and to get into any of our routing things, what we need to do is we need to go through and to hit this button right here. For me, this is what I have called my full mix. This is the master track of everything. And I have that set to Rear Route 1 and Rear Route 2. And within OBS, I also have those set the same exact way. And basically, this is how I do that. So within OBS here, I have a whole entire audio scene. And this audio scene is where I keep all of my audio for everything. So all of this stuff right here is kept in here. The way that functions is pretty simple. So basically, we have my desk microphone, which is my HyperX Quadcast, and then we have our full mix, which is the Rear Route 1 and 2. And to get to this thing here, you hit plus, and you find ASIO input capture. Then, on that, you add it in, you select your device of Rear Route, USB ASIO, and then you can select your Reaper client. And then once you do that, for all of your different tracks and stuff like that, you can head over into here, into advanced audio properties, and then set up your tracks the way you want them. So I actually don't like my microphone being on everything. So let's make sure it's only on one. Like our full mix is only on one as well. And then basically for these 2, 3, and 4, these are my alert browsers. So we have my alert, my microphone, which is on track 2, and then let me go through and fix that. So alert and microphone, which is on track 2. We have our instruments, which is on track 3. And then we have our browser / apps. So browser, music, title, literally anything that's external app is on here. And then we have stuff I don't care about, stuff that doesn't need to be in the mix. So basically all of this stuff here is all different audio tracks that are seen through OBS and are outputted as separate things for you to edit inside of a recording. If you want more of a tutorial on how to use app audio capture, you can go through and to click this video right here, or you can go through and to click this one right here, because I have 2 different videos going over it, and both of them are really good.